And welcome back. This is the Doki Doki Literature Club Force. And we're back with the Nut Force. Wait, I just messed up my intro. Don't worry about it. We're back. This is like what, episode 5, 7? I can't count. I didn't write this down. I should have. But we're gonna read poems now, I think.
I hope.
We sat in the last spot last time, so go ahead.
There was a lot of crying last episode.
Can't wait to
Found out that Kumba's the top.
I can't wait to find out on this
Kumba
episode.
is Natsuki.
All right, let's get into it. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open up the second volume. Natsuki moves quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me.
Point.
She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background
There's a
elements.
pen over there.
In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all.
I guess Natsuki tastes good after all. I was like, hold on.
I bet she does.
Ew.
It's them cookies, that's what it is.
It is the cookies.
Sweet. Cookies and cupcakes.
I can't wait for the parfait.
Alright, pervs.
I wasn't even
She
thinking
fell
about
on
that.
you, man.
Yeah. Hey, she forced herself on to me. But after some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems yet again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Maybe you sound more
Enthusiastic.
enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag.
Yay, poem. Now it's poems. Ooh, dude.
Oh wait,
Wanna
where's
share
the
with
mouse?
first?
There goes the mouse. Let's go, Monica.
Yay.
Let's go with the president of this club.
Hi, you got Nunu.
I'm gonna move the mouse properly. All right, there it goes.
How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
I'll take that. Joink. Joink.
Yoink.
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
Never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you
I
go.
thought you yoinked it already.
I know, but she took it. I give my poem to Monica.
Ooh.
All right, you just made it uwu.
Hey, that's the oohs now. That's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you?
Ooh.
Wink, wink.
Oh,
You must like her writing style. So did you write like eagles can't fly?
eagles can't fly.
But you gotta write your own style. Caterpillars can't crawl.
Yeah. I think it's
Cat goes meow.
I think it's a neat way to tell a story.
I don't disagree. Natsuki poems may be cute, but they are also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style, considering you like her.
I don't. What are you saying? I don't want her for the cookies.
I guess that means you're not as much a fan as Yuri's poems then, huh?
Ooh. I wouldn't say that.
I just can't read it.
I can't read cursive.
Twilight baby.
I kind of like everyone's poem.
That's true, but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism? Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way? You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything. I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, you want to read my poem now?
Yeah.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms.
Your voice. Tell me when is a good place to stop.
That's good.
Okay.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Well, calculus. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Is there more? Load me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What? Load me. So is this
Load.
computer?
Cheer the low.
Oh, she wrote it though.
Load me. I don't know.
I don't get
This looks like a robot talking, if anything. All right, how do
I'm
I
good. Just click out of the box. Anywhere out.
Okay. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
It's about pianos.
It's all pianos.
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of things I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. See how I wasted a whole piece of paper to say
Yeah,
load me?
I know.
Oh, maybe that was the loading screen.
It's
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Ask who it's about. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind.
Yeah, let's save the game right now.
There's a save button right
Load
above.
her.
Oh, okay. We don't need to save it. No?
Load her.
Maybe I had to load. That's what happened. All right, let's go.
Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? I'm playing piano too much. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
I swear she's a robot. All right, let's go with... Where's the mouse at? There it goes. Yuri.
Is it my turn?
Sultry.
Let's see how it compares to yesterday.
Hey, I want to hear this
I
voice when you play
see.
D&D. Play a girl next time.
I know. Play a girl.
I refuse.
You play a girl with that voice.
I want you to play Yuri as D&D.
I want you to be Yuri.
I refuse.
I want to fall in love with you in D&D.
Okay, I'll be Monica.
Let's get back. Let's get back.
All right.
It's a bit different. I I respect you for trying different things, Nunu. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem?
Eagles can't fly.
Or Sayori's, perhaps?
Sunshine.
Well, I guess you could say that.
I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poems. I write them for myself, not for anyone else.
As she twirls her hair.
So I don't really need for people to like them or anything.
Yuri, I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking things a little.
Yeah, boss.
Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I would probably just do a terrible job.
I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind is like to do that sometimes.
Don't say that.
Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more caring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Let your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reading to see into your mind. It's a very intimidating exercise.
I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have. Well, an example of that, if you like to read it.
Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem.
Good luck.
Good luck.
The Raccoon City. It happened in the dead of night while I was
Slicing.
nice. Man, I need to go rewrite my cursives. I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange
Tendencies.
Oh wow. As in wondering.
Unordinary.
Oh wow. Already human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious well aware of the consequence. Well as aware. Oh my gosh. No, we just continue, don't worry. This is how you know I need to go back to school.
No, it's just cursive.
Well aware that a raccoon that is fed well always come back for more.
Enticing.
The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The blah 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 blah.
The
red.
Give me a moment.
I'm telling you,
Just died.
this is how I fall in love with your voices, so.
The bread, blah blah. My hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. The moon increment to place and reflect that much was light off my cutting knife. And what this girl?
It's you.
It's you, bro. I'm understanding it. You want me to take over?
Go ahead, man.
All
Right
right.
now, I'm just like, what's with the raccoon and knife?
All right, everyone's a little confused. I am a little confused. All right.
What's with this
The
girl?
raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread from a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a, it's a scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. Whoop. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptoms, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon was taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. I wish
A rush.
of blood. Classic.
Pavlonian.
Yeah. Conditioning. I slice Parmesan conditioning. I slice the bread and I feel myself again.
You're weird.
So
You're weird.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's about a
I guess-
raccoon.
I guess the book she was reading was a Little Red Riding Hood. In
That has nothing to do with raccoons
Or bread.
or
I mean-
bread.
it's about
you
animal.
know what's funny? You have raccoons in a dumpster.
Yeah.
Like, I see them every night if I take out trash. They just hang
Oh.
out and they wait for trash.
They're just like,
Maybe you need to get your bread out and your knife.
Present is garbage, okay? They got plenty of food.
You're weird, Yuri.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday.
I can see that. I can literally see that. It's not. It's a lot more metaphorical.
Who's the raccoon?
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imaginary and conveying emotion through them. See that now? Yeah, if I take
Nope.
Wait.
Oh.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies.
What other hobbies are there?
Beating raccoons.
Okay.
Eating bread.
Slicing bread.
Slicing bread.
At night.
And those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself. But I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because
The bread.
they're
It's so
embarrassing. People will make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Nunu?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our
Too many eyes in there for you.
Individuality. Oh man.
Come on, Yuri.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh, that's true. That's true. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Yeah, Nunu, you're a good listener.
What we're talking about?
What?
The raccoons?
All right.
I was still thinking about those raccoons.
Say Yori.
Hey.
Yoo-woo.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Nunu.
Huh?
I love it. Especially after yesterday's poem.
She's lying.
You're too honest sometimes, Sayuri.
No, but really, the last one sucked. I want to put this on my wall. Can I?
Sayuri, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Literally.
Well, maybe that's why. You just picked 20 words or something?
Yeah, but pick 20 words, put them together.
Because I have no idea what I like either. Ah.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this.
Yuri's? Oh.
Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know.
Well, we do live next to each other.
So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Nunu poem. There's
Nunu
something
poem.
extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayuri hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayuri.
Ooh. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ah,
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about the other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep you in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah.
Like that cookie.
I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad.
Oh, happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
What? I'm hidden. I'm deep down. I'm a secret goth girl. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can help the little cloud, little hug. My L's. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. I still can't say cloud. Thanks, Nunu. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Eagles can't fly, but
All right.
bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Whoa.
Oh, man.
It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. She has a bar.
I know.
My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down come the bottles to save the day. Just like a rap.
I know.
yeah.
Night after night,
she sure
more
she's a
dreams.
golf man?
Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in comes my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head.
Oh, man.
She got bars.
She got bars. Holy crap! Sayori, did you write all this?
Of course I did. I was listening to Eminem. Didn't I tell you yesterday I'm gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see
Not
that.
like sunshine.
It's almost kind of creepy.
I'm secretly an alcoholic.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, bang, I'm blushing now. I feel like, ooh, I feel like I was meant to express myself in this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayuri always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than
That
a week
sounds like
later.
Just like her money.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Natsuki.
And the last but not least, where's my mouse? Oh, too far.
Up, down, turn around.
Yeah, we have to cheat and look at OBS.
Yeah.
Which is in a tiny screen
I
compared to the
know.
TV.
Okay, let's do this, Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she's judging me really hard right now, but she must have read it more than once. Huh? Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it.
I love it.
This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems were supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I'll let you enjoy yours writing more than mine?
Ooh, there's a battle between the two.
They are opposites.
Ooh.
Give me a break. Good cat.
Well,
Heard it.
Not sponsored.
in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you. You.
Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
You. You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scanned her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
I have to use the bathroom.
And all you hear is like,
Red-faced Natsuki
Suck
quickly
my
walks.
battleship.
Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
hey, Nunu, what'd you do? You do something to Natsuki? Put laxatives on her?
It's the cookies. The cookies has
It was the
laxative in it.
cookies.
Yeah, you do something to her? On Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? Like look up her skirt?
No, not again.
Come here, cry.
I just told her that my voice gets caught up in my throat.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, just like that. There's no way I can tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. I am.
Ooh, you are.
Oh.
apparently.
It's all the doki doki. It's them cookies.
Might be diabetes.
It's them cupcakes. Monica sees the poem lie on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She skims over a second time, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. At first, I thought you liked her writing style and her, but you wrote this just for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, I had no
Did she already
clue.
read it though?
Oh, just clicking 20 words. Not
Not.
really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Nunu?
Cheating? What? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding. Maybe you already had a crush on her since last year.
Oh.
Talk to her.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. Kumba already knows.
I must find out.
It was just something for you to think about.
Hey! Back off!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-entering the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Nat Tony on
Of
stage.
course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you. You know,
Is it?
you have a bad habit of doing that.
But Nunu wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Ooh.
Natsuki face freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Nunu is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like everyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
If you insist, it's just a love letter to
Give
you.
me it back.
Give me my letters back.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what? Eyebrows raised.
Never mind.
Well, I guess Natsuki has my poem now. Not that I really plan on keeping it.
Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it.
Unless you really want it.
This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders.
Amy likes spiders.
I almost said army.
Army like spiders.
The BTS people?
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound in the rhythm of this word. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands were probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. One of her friends starts to like spiders too. That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone.
It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers.
And I'm gonna tell everyone.
This was just gossip, huh?
I know. This is a gossip letter.
Amy is like,
it's about her
like
not
Yuri.
liking Amy.
it's probably allegory for Yuri,
who
though,
is
right?
Amy?
So Amy out there, you're gross. Just kidding.
All right, here's a secret. I actually really love spiders.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Ew, Nuno's gross.
You know how I like spiders? They eat all the other nasty
Yeah, they do.
bugs. All right.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem.
It really was.
I doubt I have to explain it.
No.
No, not at all.
Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogy.
I don't think that's an analogy.
Is it?
It was
I
just
know.
straightforward.
Straightforward.
I
Amy don't like
hate
spiders. I don't
Amy.
like Amy.
And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone will agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's all about how everyone thinks Mike. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It can
What
be
the rock
about
says.
anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people finding out. They make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that someone likes as long as you're not hurting anyone? It makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others liking weird things.
That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Something about a raccoon and bread? Huh? Did you say
Yuri.
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
really? Well, I mean,
Yuri is pretty weird.
so wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's any wrong with that. Ooh.
Oh,
Oh shoot, my bad.
You have trouble finding words, see?
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
Sure.
Make up your own words.
Alright, Dad. I can't find
Yeah,
the
you can't
right
find
word. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. Fingers crossed. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who makes me feel insecure. And you made me feel insecure yesterday. By the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson.
Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writings with you, so consider yourself lucky today, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just looking forward to tomorrow, okay?
Alright, I will.
Alright.
Alright.
Everyone.
Okay, everyone.
It's the end of this episode.
Thank you.
I
Thank
wonder
you
what else is going to happen in the club.
Oh no.
Natsuki,
We'll find out
eyes
what
on
happens.
you.
I'm excited. I'm excited to find out what
Yeah.
happens.
Yep.
Me
Alright.
too, but really excited.
Alright, bye everyone. See you in the next episode.
Woo.
Laters.
Doki Doki Nut Club.
Yeah.